reviewing this hair that you see here. This is going to be part of my interview professional like work wig series. Um, I really wanted to find some wigs that I felt were great for work or for interviews, because I know a lot of people have lost their jobs, and so now they'll probably be interviewing and um, or even, just going back to work. What styles would be great for, going back to work. So that's what kind of inspired this series. And also, people tend to ask a lot of like, what's a wig that's good for work and all of that. And also, the wigs in this series will be priced at a well price, and also wigs that, like I don't think, I mean, there's some, I want to try out some of the new frontal wigs and see if that hair quality would last you at least a month. Probably longer if you take very good care of the hair. But for like somebody like me, I'm really hard on wigs. So normally I can get 2 weeks out of a synthetic wig, until, to me, it starts getting ratty. I'm very picky. So, and I don't mind. I mean, I'm like, if I spend $50 on a wig, all I ask is that it lasts me for 2 weeks. Um, so it's not that big of a deal to me personally, but I do know that there's some people who want a wig to last them a long time. And I know that you can make a wig last a long time because my mom does it all the time. She makes a wig last forever, y'all. And there's just some tips and tricks that you can do. I mean, I used to make my wigs last a long time too. I just stopped doing it because I don't have to. But I definitely understand where people want to have their wigs last a long time. This is one of them that I know from the texture and just from the hair that it's going to last a long time. And actually, what might surprise you is the cheaper wigs and the ones that are just like lace parts like this one actually will last you longer. The ones that are frontals aren't going to last as long because of the quality of the hair that they normally use in the frontals, or even like the melted collection. Um, like those wigs, like there's a bunch of companies that are doing like the in between of a lace part, but you have the frontal kind of feel. um, those wigs aren't going to last as long, but at the same time, the way that they make those wigs and what they make them for, I feel that personally those wigs are not made for everyday use. And I also don't think they're made for like everyday use. And even the styles, the hair colors, everything, I just don't feel like they're made for everyday. It's not everyday hair. They make this kind of wig is made for everyday use. I know that both Sensational and Outre or Outre, I don't know how you say it, y'all. I know that they both have collections. Like, I think they're called the Daily units and Dashley units. Those are made for every day. I mean, okay, I haven't tried them out myself, but just from the name alone, I feel like those are made for every day. And I have seen them and I have touched them, and I do personally feel that the wigs, that the hair quality in those wigs is gonna last you longer than the ones that um, are on those frontal wigs. Like I have a bunch of them. I don't know why I can't remember the name right now, but you know what I'm talking about. If you know wigs, you know what I'm talking about. Are gonna last you longer than those frontal wigs. Also, but if you get those in like a funky color, like, I don't want to say funky because I love those colors too, but if you get those like in a red or in a or like in a blonde or anything like that, it's probably not going to last as long either. So keep that in mind as well. Darker colored units, the hair is going to last a little bit differently than a lighter color unit. So that's just want to get that out of the way so people can kind of know like what you should look for when you're looking for an everyday wig. You actually probably are going to get more wear out of one that's a part, or you're definitely going to get longer wear out of a shorter wig. You're going to get longer wear out, like I said, out of the ones that are just parts versus a frontal. You can recurl those though. I mean, I had I'm actually going to review the wig, but I had one of the frontal wigs and I recurled it and it lasted me longer than what it normally would last you. So you can recurl them and it will last you. So that's another tip. But at the same time, for me, it's like, it's not an everyday wig. It's a wig that I wore when I wanted to wear blonde hair, when I wanted to go out. It's very long, so it's just a very sexy kind of unit. So I don't it's nothing I would want to wear to work necessarily. I mean, do wear whatever you want, but it's just personally not what I would want to wear for work. So, anyways, that's just I just wanted to kind of that's just my tips and tricks of finding an everyday unit, basically. But this particular unit I'm wearing right now is Bobbi Boss. It is a deep part lace front wig. It's in the style MLF167 Lindsey, and it is a number 4. It doesn't look like a number 4 to me. It looks like a number 2. It said it was a number 4 on the stock card. Oh my god. It's a number 4 on the stock card, but I just don't really feel like this is a number 4. It really looks like a number 2. Certainly this wouldn't be a number 4 in a human hair unit. I've bought in plenty of number 4 human hair units, and they are very light colored. They're reddish brown. I will say it depends on like who you buy it from, but a number 4 normally is going to be a little bit lighter than this, and even when you get like a 430 mix, it's normally lighter than this. So I personally just don't feel like this is a number 4, but that's just my opinion. It's a yaki type unit. It looks like basically just like freshly perm straightened hair. But I really love this style. It is actually pretty long. Like if I'm to show you like how long it is, it goes down to here. So it is pretty long. I am a shorter gal though, so I'm only 5 feet. So that's that. But I really love it. I mean, I love this for an everyday. No, not every day. Because I tend to like pixie units for every day, or I like a natural curl hair unit for every day. Because those last you for. I mean, you could have a kinky curly unit that's a synthetic, and that lasts you for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. If you just use it periodically, a pixie cut will last you about that long as well. So I just prefer usually those kind of units for when I'm doing errands, running errands, doing groceries, stuff like that. But this is a nice everyday work unit. This is nice for interviews. So I just think it looks really nice and really professional. Just the style that it's in. And so that's why I think this would make a perfect work unit. It would also be really cute to take like your LinkedIn picture in. And I actually want to do kind of a series on that as well, taking a nice LinkedIn picture. So stay tuned for that. But this is just a really nice little wig. Really easy to put on. You don't have to do much to it. I mean, I did kind of like, I didn't do baby hairs, but I did kind of cut and then just put a little gel on them, on these little 2 pieces right here. So it kind of looks like baby hair, but it's not. It's just where I kind of gelled it down to kind of mimic it. And I put it behind my ear. You could totally not do that and it looked cute as well. So it's just a nice little layered unit that just looks really nice and professional. So yeah, that's kind of it. Definitely would recommend to buy it. I spent, how much was this? Shoot, this is, I have the prices on it. Let me see if I can look at the prices, view my order. I didn't spend that much on this wig, and I'll link it below so you know. I got it from sogoodbb.com, and I had a coupon, so it was a little bit cheaper than it normally would be. But let's see here. Okay, so it was $26.76. I think it was like, this wig probably would have been around $30 or $34. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'll link it below. So Good BB always has sales though, so you should be able to get it for around the same price as me. But I definitely think this is a great wig that's not too expensive, won't break the bank, and this wig to me, I think if you use this with continued use, also because it's a straight styles tend to last a little bit longer as well. I feel like this wig would last you a good 2, 3 months if you take care of it very well. For somebody like me who's really hard on wigs, probably last me 3 or 4 weeks. That's just me being honest. But like I said, there's a lot of people who can make wigs last a lot longer, and there's a lot of tips and tricks to do that as well. Um, so if you're really into wigs, if you want to learn some of these tips and tricks, definitely check out Wig Slayer's group on Facebook. They have it's a really wonderful community, and they just give you so much love, and everyone's positive there. There's no negativity that is allowed, and they will definitely hook you up on how to really slay a wig. Like me, I didn't do anything to this wig. I didn't straighten it. I didn't, like if you want to flatten this, you could really make it look nice. I didn't do any of that, and you'll probably never really see me do any of that to a wig because I'm a lazy girl. I'll do the lazy girl method. Um, I just can't put in the care to really slay a wig. So this is this is this isn't about as slayage as I get, because this is just to me a unit that you throw on and go. But as far as units like this is about as good as it's going to get for me. I'm not trying to make it, I'm not trying to do all that. So, yeah. So definitely, like I said, if you want to learn some really good tips and tricks, definitely check out Wig Slayers on Facebook. And, like I could tell you what to do to this unit. I just wouldn't do it myself. So there you go. But anyways, like, rate, subscribe. I don't know why I said rate. Well, yeah, you can rate below. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the notification bell, but please hit the notification bell. Yeah, so just enjoy. And thank you for watching me. I am so grateful if you actually watched this video and checked it out. So definitely stay tuned for the rest of my wig series.